Guys, a question that I always get is why don't financial advisors talk about investments? Why don't they tell us what to invest in? And the answer is that we're scrutinized a lot by ASIC and by financial regulators about what we can and can't say online. That's why you don't see a lot of advisors talking about products. We focus on strategy and don't go into areas that we're going to be heavily scrutinized under. It's easy for a social media influencer to come out and say, these are my top 5 investments. You should look at this, and this. And 4 of them might not perform. One might really take off. And that's the one that they're going to talk about. That's the one that they're going to say, see, you should listen to me. They're not really going to mention the other 4 that haven't succeeded, but they're just going to focus on the one that did. Whereas with us, we can't talk about performance. We can't give our recommendation on any type of product or investment. This is why we focus on strategy, what is going to perform. At the end of the day, markets are always going to go up and down, and it's very hard to have a crystal ball to predict. But for us, it's about having a strategy that falls in line with your goals, your objectives, your time frame, your risk profile. And this is why we always tailor our investments for each client. We don't have a one-size-fits-all approach. What I might invest in might not be suitable for my clients. They might be at a different stage of their lives. So for us, we focus on the strategy, and the investment vehicle and tools coming secondary to that. So if you wanted to look at what might be appropriate for you, it's always best to reach out to a financial advisor. If you don't want that financial advice that comes with the strategy, you might want to speak to a stockbroker or someone that might be able to give you those stock tips as well. But at the end of the day, if there's any social media influencers that are talking about their top tips, you might want to do some further research to understand, are they invested in these funds? If you invest in them, will they benefit off the share price getting higher? You also want to know what studies have they received? Are they able to give advice? What type of backing do they have from a research point of view, education point of view, and their own knowledge? It's easy to make a video like this, but we go through years of training, education requirements, ongoing compliance, 40-50 hours of ongoing education a year on top of our studies. So there's a lot that goes behind it, and no financial advisor wants to come out and be scrutinized by ASIC by getting things wrong or providing information, general advice that they're not allowed to.